On a good note.
We like to cap our 3 hours and 3.5 hours of hating on everybody with
No, we don't.
with something a little lighter.
Yeah.
And so today we're going to Harvest Christian Academy. And we're going to talk with the principal, Lawrence Nagengast, here and talk about some great stuff that Harvest had done. And we'll just go right to the beginning, as we had actually got the press release from Guam Regional Medical City, and they had wanted to commend the good work that you guys did. So we'll just start at the beginning. Principal, whose idea was it? What did it take to get her done? And what was the response afterwards? And then while you're doing that, we'll go ahead and throw up the picture so everybody knows how good Harvest has been.
Sure. So basically, it started with the students probably a couple weeks into the whole coronavirus situation. And basically, the beginning of the year, when we start our clubs, we had a dues for the clubs that the kids pay. It was $10. And the goal of that money is throughout the year, it gave a budget for the students to use as a club. And so if they wanted to run an event, if they wanted to have a small party, if they wanted to do something in the community and needed fundings for, there was a little bit of some money in a pile there for them to use. And so what happens is the year gets busy, the year gets going, and a lot of that money didn't get used. They did things as clubs, just maybe that didn't require any money. And so then it got to March, and there was still a decent amount of money, well, $1,800 in fact. And one of the club presidents, Justin Kim, came to Mr. Pegorito, who is the advisor for all the clubs on campus, and said, sir, we as a group of clubs came together and kind of said, we'd like to do something for the community with that money. And with the situation being a medical one, we don't really have a better idea than giving it to the hospital. And so really that's kind of from the beginning of the year when it was collected for their use all the way to the idea to give it to the hospital is kind of a full year story there.
That's amazing. Tell us a little bit about the donation and the reaction from the hospital.
So what happened is, again, when it was happening was sort of right in the beginning times when there was a lot of fear out there. So there was a plan to have a group of the students go to the hospital and present it, but potentially out of some fear of just when the time was there in March, they ended up just dropping it off. So there wasn't an exact, which is why there wasn't pictures of that meeting, is because it ended up being just a simple drop-off, not a necessary presentation like we would have liked to have there at the hospital. So the reaction, obviously very kind. The press release they wrote was very kind and supportive of what these kids did.
Right. And, I guess, Principal, I know the curriculum, Harvest, I'm pretty sure that you teach the kids to be Christ-like in their behavior. So what's this like when they want to do something good? How does it make you guys feel? Does it make you guys feel like, hey, we're doing a good job with these kids?
Yeah, I'm thankful that, especially when these leaders, most of them juniors and seniors in high school, are kind of putting feet to what they've been taught. And the fact that even in a crisis kind of situation, they're still thinking of how we could potentially take those funds and benefit others around them. So even in a tougher time like that, they're still putting the things we've tried to teach them to good use. And again, I hope these things continue with them as they graduate and move out to different communities, both here and in the States.
Well, we hope so too. And there's that old saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, and it looks like they definitely got going to do some good works, and that's why we wanted to bring you guys on and let you know that the students at Harvest are COVID heroes for the day.
Well, thank you.
Anything in closing you want to throw out here, Principal, before we send you back to the principal's office?
Yeah. The tough is still going, that's for sure. No, I'm proud of these kids, and I truly miss them. Being with them there at the end of the year and even throughout the summer. Feels like we've been on summer break since March, but we are looking forward to getting back to both the training and the educating of them very soon. And we're praying and hoping it's together here in in August.
Right.
August.
Okay.
So.
Well, good luck with that, and keep us posted if you're going to reopen. You need to help get the word out. Give us a call.
You bet. Thank you for the time.
Of course.
Take care.
Wash your hands.
You bet.
Okay. Bye.
Gets them every time.
It does. It's weird. Just wash your hands.
Yeah. You should start saying, wear a mask.
I should, right?
Mhm.
Let's go mix it up every other. How about
You
I
say, and
yeah.
then I say. Okay,
That's
see,
it.
we didn't even need to
That's
say.
how we know. Yep. All right, Guam. Bree, anything else?
No, just thank you, everybody, for listening and watching and streaming, and have a great day.